let's shift to college basketball. Terps season has already started. That was the final result. Downtown Baltimore, 83-61. Coppin State losing to the Terps. No big surprise as well. Terps still missing some guys. We didn't get Miles Rice in the game. Andre Mills went ahead and made the start as well. Palermo was starting in the backcourt as well. No Solomon Washington yet. They're counting on him to start. So they're still kind of finding their way a little bit. Coppin State, kind of in the same boat. They're starting. Larry Stewart's got 14 new players on his team. So we'll see about that as well. I think the Terps will be fine. I think what you're going to see, though, is Pharrell Payne, their center, 6'8". He looks like so far the guy they're going to count on to be doing a lot of scoring for them as well. To me, he kind of looks like a better version of Julian Reese. Every time I've seen him, long, athletic, but strong and physical at the point of attack as well. I like to see that when he goes against Purdue, Illinois, and teams with real size, how his offensive game goes as well, because he's not that massive size, right? He's a big guy. He's not that massive size. When he goes against guys like that, Trey Kaufman, Wren, etc. So we'll see there as well. Darius Adams is a real deal. I think the best is yet to come from what I'm seeing. So he's definitely a 4-star. A lot of with him. Definitely very impressed. One real quick thing: the attendance terrible. Like for this game. Look, college basketball, put the games on campus. Start with these neutral site games. I was at my cousin's house for Thanksgiving a couple years ago, and I noticed North Carolina and Duke were in this tournament, and they were on the road and they were playing, and there were flies in the building. When you have the big crowds in college, it's always campus games. So these neutral site games are not trying. So, again, I know it was a tournament and all that, but they'd have played the game on North Avenue. That would have been a rocking house, and it would have been fantastic as well. Good for both teams, but they played the game downtown. So I think they missed an opportunity there as well. But Terps look good to go ahead at the start as well. So, college football. That's not college. Got to talk about World Series. That fantastic World Series as well. College football. Well, Terps, 55-10. You see the score. We'll go through it real quick. Fernando Mendoza, there's talk of him being the number one pick. To me, he looks like Jalen Hurts on steroids, not actual steroids. But, yeah, a lot of RPO. Better passer than it looks. It doesn't look great. It doesn't look, but he's a better passer than it looks. Very efficient. They did get him for an interception in this game. Other than that, he was terrific in this one as well. Roman Hemby on the sides, funny enough, had a better day than he usually had. They just ran right over the Terps. 110. Keon Black was the main guy. They had 3 guys with at least 50 yards as well. 110, 1 TD. Omar Cooper Jr. They didn't throw the ball a whole lot. 68 yards for 1 TD as well. They were wide open, too, as well. Lewis Moore, he's a guy might go to the NFL. He has 5 interceptions now over the year. Did get 1. Did get Malik Washington in this game. Easily Malik's worst game, I thought, as well. Malik has to grow up a bit. And I mean that, I don't want to be too harsh on him, but it's not even, he shouldn't have to. That's another subject. But, like, he's got to, because what teams are doing, they are playing in pass the whole time. The whole UCLA game, just deep coverage, dime coverage, whatever. And in this game, they followed the same blueprint because he struggled a bit. And you got to check off of that stuff. I don't care what the coaches are calling. But the coaches shouldn't be calling that. You should be calling more runs. They're not calling them, I think, in part because you're not producing. But you gotta, if you're Malik, you gotta check off of that stuff. You gotta do that as well. I don't care what they're calling, man. If you're seeing that all game long, you got to check off of that. Now the reason for that is this: like 5 carries, 10 yards, just anemic running. So they're not helping their QB. They're not helping their QB. Everybody's going to say for sure, well, Malik should have. You got to help your QB. Javon Williams, that's just not going to work. He was the leading rusher. He was their main guy. Jaleel Farouk, I think, had a couple good catches in this one. He's pretty good when healthy. I mean, he's pretty fast. Not as much as Salik Knotts in this one as well. They did have the one pick. Glasser, I think. They are getting a lot of picks, believe it or not. I mean, so defensively, they're getting takeaways. So they should be more productive as well. But not much of a game, 55-10. We talked a little bit of college football last night on the open mic, and I'm just like, the guy Shigetti right here, Kurt Shigetti, is the reason why these coaches are getting fired. He's the reason why. Like, he's the reason why James Franklin got fired. He's the reason why Brian Kelly got fired. He's the reason why Hugh Freeze got fired. He's the reason why Florida, that's the name, Billy Napier got fired. He's the reason, because they were so bad for so long, and he could be the reason Mike Locksley gets fired. Because Mike Locksley is just not competitive against good Big Ten teams. That's just all the way to say that. You're not good against good Big Ten teams. This is what it looks like. So now you have a team that's not Michigan, it's not Ohio State, it's not. Now you got a team that's been bad for decades, and Indiana was bad for decades, and this is how it looks. So I don't know how much support he keeps in the offseason. I mean, he may get to a bowl. I don't know. But it'd be interesting to see as well. I think expectations of college football are out of control, but not to get blasted by teams in your own conference all the time that are really good, it might be fair enough expectation. So we will see about that. This is the wrong answer right here in high school football. So the 136th meeting of the Black Knights and the Engineers, City and Poly. First of all, I will say this. Shout out to, I'm going to get this right. I did actually forget. I don't want to get his name. I want to get the channel's name right. But Brainstream Media Sports, shout out to him and his channel to go ahead and actually showing the game in full. That's a tough assignment as well. It's like, I think he believes he's a city grad. So I do want to shout him out as well for doing a good job showing the game as well. It's funny. I was watching that and early in the game, hey, well, this isn't right and the camera isn't right. As the game went on, it was none of that stuff. Right, it was just all about football as well. 41-36. This was a pinball wizard, as Chris Berman would put it. Whoever had the ball last was going to win it. And after 14 years, congratulations to you, Parrots, winning 41-36 as well. So that snaps the losing streak for the Knights as well. 41-36. Fantastic game, though. I thought the game was fantastic on both sides. I thought the offenses really, really looked good. Both quarterbacks, I thought, were really good. Teams really moved the ball very well as well. And like I talked about with the Maryland game, just obviously people are going to say I'm biased because I'm a city graduate. That's what it's supposed to look like at a sports event. That right there. Crowd was roaring the whole time as well. On-campus facility must have had, I don't know what the actual attendance number was, but it looked fantastic there. That's what it's supposed to look like. So the wrong answer as far as the score, but the right answer as far as putting on an event as well. So shout out to both teams as well. Both coaches, Rodney Joyner, coach of the Black Knights, played actually football in the 1980s as well. So took over for the great George Patrides, who was the coach when I was there a long time. So tremendous rivalry as well. I gotta get back to talk. That's what I kept thinking. I guess what I was doing. Like, I'm doing so many things right now, but I gotta get back and do a City Poly game here and bring her live. But I'm thankful. But definitely check the brother out, Branch Street Sports Media, for actually putting that together as well. So I thought it was fantastic stuff. Definitely watch that. All you guys, I know you watch this for NFL action, blah, 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 but high school football and this is stuff, that is the purest form. Those guys are just playing for the love of the game. Yeah, you want to go to college, you get some money, blah, 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 but this is especially with the college, with the money these guys are making in college, and it's purest form.